So I'm gonna try and keep this video as respectful as possible because of the news that broke detailing the body that was found in the trunk of the singer David's car not too long ago. Now, when I first heard the news that there was a body discovered in the trunk of a Tesla registered to the singer guy from TikTok who made Fortnite videos, I was in disbelief just like everyone else. Still, I will admit I shrugged it off like many people because at the time, all we knew was that yes, there was a body in the trunk of a car registered to David, but the car was abandoned and eventually taken to a tow yard. At the same time, we also knew David was away on tour during all of this, and at least to my knowledge, it seemed as if the body was fresh and David didn't really have much to do with anything besides the car being registered to him, because even at the time that the news broke, we quickly found out that David was actually cooperating with the police, which if you're a killer, people wouldn't really think you would work with the police to solve your crime, So I decided I'll wait before making a video just because I want to see what else comes out. During that time also, David was still performing even after the news broke, and though David didn't and hasn't said anything surrounding this case, which should have been the first red flag, no one really pointed the finger exactly at him, but many people did start to look at David differently in the same way Dokes would have looked at Dexter. And though companies like Crocs and Hollister dropped David from their ambassador program after the news came out, and I'm sure his upcoming collab with Fortnite now seems to be something of the past, people still didn't think too much about David in terms of being a suspect, and you can tell because most people were actually joking about this situation, especially when the day before everything happened, David himself tweeted out 6'7". So obviously people weren't too much fixated on this until September 17th, 2025. As someone who's living in the moment right now of September 17th, 2025, I can tell you that it's been a complete shit show, and I did not think when I woke up today I was gonna be grabbing my phone and seeing all of my social media apps bombarded with videos, pictures, and hot takes of people reacting to the breaking news that the body found in the trunk of David's car was identified as a 15-year-old girl by the name of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Now, as tragic as it was to find out that the body that was decomposing in the back of this singer's car was a child, I also found out that she was reported missing on April 5th, 2024, which would have made her age 13 at the time. And after hearing that news, it genuinely made my heart break for not just her, but her family, because no one should ever have to be put through the pain that that little girl and her family has went through. But something I didn't expect to find out was that her and David were actually heavily connected. And once I started seeing the evidence people were posting, my sadness quickly soured and turned into straight anger. I'm hearing rumors of David supposedly aligning himself with EDP. I'm seeing videos and pictures of David as a grown man with this innocent child that is unfortunately not here with us anymore. And I'm hearing stories that he's paying people around her to keep their mouths closed about the relationship, which if you got paid from David to stay and keep your mouth shut, you're a bitch. Genuinely, I don't care how old you were around her, no matter if you were 12, 13, 14, 15, no dollar should be worth someone else's life or their comfort. This is a grown-ass man paying you money, so you be quiet, and there's a reason of that. It's just... I'm sorry, I'm getting off track. We also seen her in his Discord at the age of 12 interacting with him, and people were there to see it all unfold the whole time, which why aren't you saying anything? Why are you in the Discord of a dude who's talking with a 12-year-old? I'm so confused. Yet, anyway, I'm hearing they got matching tattoos. We're hearing that the victim's mom knew of a boyfriend Celeste had, coincidentally named David. Wow, that really makes you wonder, who could this David guy be? And returning back to the Discord, we were well aware that even people in the Discord knew David was with her, and they were asking about songs that were written about her, knowing she was a missing person at that time. And I'm seeing more evidence that this supposed nice guy that everyone likes is actually a fucking demon. He's evil. He wrote a song about her in December of 2023. Mind you, she was the big 1313. This guy was born in 2005, which would have made him at least 18. Like, why is there an 18-year-old making songs about a girl who is fucking teen? She's 13. Let's not mention the fact that we already know that they've had a sexual relationship, which is disgusting, and everything is so disturbing to hear, and it really makes me so upset, because why do you people keep messing with children? Why don't y'all just stay away? What is so hard about staying away from these innocent souls? I'll never understand why people think they hold the power to groom a child and ruin their life. And for all we know, this guy could have ended her life and then proceed to live as if he did nothing wrong. And I don't think it's a coincidence that you dropped the music video for your biggest song to this date, titled Romantic Homicide, on the same day as this little girl's 12th birthday. Nigga, you're sick and demented. There's people on Reddit who've been exposing this guy and spilling all type of information about the sicko he is, and I believed him. Even if you didn't end the life of this poor little girl, I still want you to know that you're sick and you don't deserve another dollar in this world. You don't even deserve the air that you breathe, nigga, and I'm telling you right now, if I could put my hands on, if I could get like, I'm pulling your teeth. Oh, I can't even say what I want to say right now because YouTube gonna fucking demonetize my. But bro, I'm telling you right now, David, if I were to ever catch you with the ones, bro, it's over. You gotta understand, bro. I'm just so tired of rich people who keep taking advantage of our youth for their twisted fantasies, and I'm just tired of people who just don't care until they're the victim or until someone they know gets hurt. And it's like, it's just mind-boggling. I'm tired of these fan bases who treat these sick ass people as if they're gods just because they like their fucking music or their art or that they play a sport or whatever it is. All these weird ass people in his Discord are just as sick as he is, and the fact that he has the reputation or had the reputation of talking to underage girls and people knew yet they still supported him is so gut-wrenching. It's so sick what people will do and what people would just decide to look away from just for their own entertainment or their own gain or their own greed. I don't have much else to say besides, David, I hate you so much for what you did to this little girl. And I heard that her mom isn't the best person in her life and that supposedly her sister was pimping her out. So I don't know too much about the family. So far, they sound pretty shitty. But this girl was a child and she did not deserve anything that happened to her. And I'm so sorry about her passing. It makes me so fucking sad to think about that this little girl won't get to grow up and enjoy the life that she deserved because we have sickos who think they have the power to end someone's life and groom them and take advantage of them, and we have people who just allow this shit to happen because they do nothing but suck the nuts of these rich people and act as if they're gods or something, that they're angels on earth and they're here to bless us with their talent and some more dumb shit. I'm just tired of all these people around, and I hope you're tired just as much as I am, because these people who are rich off of us don't deserve nothing they fucking have. They're so lucky to even be breathing. They're lucky their heart is working. They're lucky that they're not rotting in a cell. They're lucky that we don't have the power to do public executions, because I promise you right now, I would want this nigga David head on a fucking stake. Woo! But y'all have a great day. I love you. So sorry. R.I.P. To the victim, to Celeste. I'm so sorry, Celeste. So sorry. But y'all have a great day, and we'll see when more news drops or whatever happens. But it's been your boy Zia, and I'm out of here.